Hello everyone. So today we have with us an extraordinary guest who wears many hats. एक नहीं, दो नहीं, पर बहुत सारी. She's a famous radiologist. She's a mother of triplets and also a fitness enthusiast. और क्या चाहिए? Let's talk to her today and discuss about everything, how she manages her life, how is her experience with triplets and how she is so fit. So let's talk to her now.
Hi, thank you, Rubina, for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here and to share what all I've gone through. But I think with time and experience, everything comes. So it is nice to be here. So let's start.
Yeah, so pleasure is all ours, Dr. Shalini. It's so nice to have you here. और आज हम आपसे बहुत सारी बातें करने वाले हैं, खुल के बातें करने वाले हैं और आप हमें सब कुछ बताओगे कि आप इतनी डिमांडिंग जो आपकी जॉब है, पहले तो इतनी डिमांडिंग जॉब और इतनी आपको पता है मदरहुड डिमांडिंग है, सो उसके साथ कैसे मैनेज करते हो? हाउ डू यू डू इट?
So actually, you know what happens when you have a demanding job and you have family, you know, especially small children who need your priority. So मेरी priority set है. It's always the kids first.
Oh, अच्छा.
Then my family, which includes my husband, although he wants to get the first priority.
सुन रहे हैं podcast.
He wants to get the first priority, but unfortunately the kids take
Yeah,
it because they
absolutely.
win the
After a
majority
certain
hands down. Then it's the work. And sometimes even before my work, it's my family, health of the whole family that I focus on. Then it's my work, and then it is the society, friends, and other things in life.
So ऐसे कर पाते हो आप differentiate? Because don't you think that it's a lot of time people say that it's work-life balance. मुझे तो पता नहीं क्यों लगता है it should be work-life blending. It should be blend of everything.
It has to be a blend of everything. But you know, see, when your kids need you, they need you.
Yeah.
Nobody can replace.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you
And
are
when
there,
work needs you, तब भी nobody can replace.
oh, now, yes, when work needs you, no.
Then also nobody can replace.
But maybe I'm fortunate enough to choose a profession, being a radiologist, where probably, and make a team
Yeah.
so that, you know, my work may need me a little less.
Yeah.
But when they need, of course, I'm there. And the kids are in school and both things are balanced most of the times. Yes, of course, there are times when you have to choose. There have been times I've taken my kids along with me to the hospital. Okay, come, let's all go.
Same here.
And they waited along with the other patients, attenders. And then they also felt, oh, this is how the doctor managed to come today. So they don't raise too many false alarms for me.
Yeah. मेरे लिए भी यही होता है. आई थिंक समटाइम्स इट गेट्स वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट एंड बिकॉज यू नो आपके और मेरे में बहुत सारी सिमिलैरिटीज हैं. यू आर अ डॉक्टर, आई एम अ डॉक्टर, यू हैव ट्रिपलेट्स. थोड़ा
We
सा
both are super mom, super managing.
I have twins and the only thing which doesn't match is that you are super fit and I am not. And today with this podcast, I think I am going to take a lot of motivation from you that how do you do so many things and how do you manage and but sometimes तो breakdown हो जाता है. मेरा तो हो जाता है breakdown.
No, I think everybody has good days and everybody has bad days. But I think more of good days than bad days. Bad days, there are days you have to just survive.
Yeah. पर मुझे तो कई बार गिल्ट भी बहुत होता है. Kids are at home. Actually, our grandparents मतलब they don't live with us. So मुझे तो बहुत लगने लगता है, guilt that kids are at home, your work needs you, patients हैं, they are unwell sometimes. But we have to strike a balance between.
So even we are almost in a nuclear family. Whenever we want our parents or my in-laws do pitch in. But it's a nuclear setup. I was very guilty initially, and my guilt, what I would do was I would give them gifts. I would pamper them with goodies. I would pamper them with whatever they would want. There was never a no. Until lately, what I have seen is they're very happy when they're unsupervised without any parental control over them. Because that is the time they get to do what they want and watch what they want because they are their own bosses at the house. They have the whole house to themselves.
And they don't need anybody. I've realized kids don't need anybody.
And then they have each
We
other's
want
company.
to be with them.
We want to be with them. So now, over maybe a year or so, I stopped the pampering bit. Stop the gifting bit.
I gift them a lot. पता नहीं मतलब मेरे को तो लगता है my guilt only
Even now
goes
for
to
holidays when we go, I tell them we've come here for the experience, not for the shopping.
yeah.
Our bags are full, and if they fill more in the bags, it is me who has to carry them all. So I'm like, no shopping, please.
Absolutely. मेरे को भी लगता है, you know, at the end of the day when I go home and या जब मैं travel करके जाती हूँ, so I feel that you know my guilt comes up and I say चल ये ले लेते हैं, they'll be very happy,
Very
you know.
happy.
So I think that should be avoided. We should not do
Yes,
that.
we should not, because ultimately we have to discipline them.
Yeah.
They were IVF babies, they were special babies,
Wow.
and you know, when God gives you after a very long time, you really want to pamper them, and everybody in
I
the family
know,
has been
same.
pampering them. So who will teach them the discipline?
हम नहीं कर सकते ना as a parent. It gets, but we have to have that strong
Our kids have been
hand.
born with a silver spoon.
Absolutely.
They don't have the fire.
So आपने mention किया that they are IVF babies, right?
Right.
And how was your experience with IVF?
See, it was a long journey with IVF. When I finally conceived them, it was not the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It was the eighth cycle.
Oh, really?
There was a time
That
my
was-
mom put her foot. She said, "This is enough torture. We don't know what these chemicals are going to do to you. And this is not the end of the world, you know." And we did try surrogacy. Somehow it did not click. There were surrogates involved. We did try to think of adoption, but everybody said you're still at the age where you are reproductively, you can be able to bear fruit. So hold on, because we don't want differences once you have babies of your own. We did consider having pets, but my husband was paranoid. And then ultimately, you know, it was God's way of, you know, making us wait, making us realize their importance. And then it just happened.
This is so inspirational. I tell all my parents that you should not
we were
stop.
not, and in the way we were not patient at all. So those 8,
but at least you didn't stop.
Yes, those 8 cycles probably took us about 6-7 years in the whole process, and then we were not just one place. So it all started. I had
hats off to your
so
resilience.
because I'm a radiologist, we deal with radiation, and in learning years, you are exposed to a lot of radiation. My husband, being an intervention cardiologist, he was exposed to his set of radiation. So both of us had a lot of radiation.
Professional hazard.
So professional hazard. So we don't know. Plus, you know, as doctors, you tend to marry very late, plan kids even further later on. Because when I joined my postgraduate institute for my radiology, the first thing my HOD said, "You're married, don't plan your kids."
Same with everybody.
Because I cannot change the roster because of your pregnancy plans or your family planning. Yeah. So hold on.
And you know how MBBS, PG and everything
PG, yes. So
I always tell that, you know, if you've gone through that, you know how to live the lowest form of life. Yes. You know, first year, the lowest form of life. बस कुछ भी सुनना पड़ेगा, कुछ भी सहना पड़ेगा, but करना पड़ेगा.
करना पड़ेगा. So that is how the pregnancy got delayed, and then once then you understand the biological clock is ticking, and then you want to rush things up. And I went through IUI because it did not happen naturally, or 1 year of trying. That's what most people would want you to do. And then we thought, okay, fine, you know, we are on the wrong side of the age now. We are in our early 30s. I was in my early 30s, my husband in mid 30s, and we said, let's go ahead with IUI. Why waste time? You know, now that we are professionally settled, let's start. With IUI, I was very happy. Yes, it has clicked. Maybe not the first time, maybe second or third time. But unfortunately, I had bilateral ectopic at the same time. The doctor there was very... so I was in Hyderabad at that time and very considerate. She said, we won't remove the tubes because it's both the tubes gone then. You have no choice. So she did whatever she could and she saved the tubes and she scooped and milked or whatever she could and she put the stitches, fine stitches. And
amazing.
And that was, yes, that was a good surgery she did, but it was bilateral, because the other option now, after bilateral tubes have been operated.
Bilateral, a heterotropic pregnancy you got with IUI.
IUI. And both ectopics.
Wow.
Placed in the tubes. And then we thought, okay, fine, this is not going to work. And then they did the HSGs and they did the other investigations and everything was saying that tubes are open, patent, but the function, there's no test to quantify the function.
Yeah.
We did have radionuclear scans that time. They would put it and then they would see how it would go. That was also not normal, but not explained. And then I thought, let's not waste time. Now we are settled professionally and we're making some money. So let's just fasten the process. And in the meanwhile, we were going to US for our fellowships. And we thought, okay, fine, let's have babies here and we'll deliver there and have US
Okay.
citizens. Indian
another
mindset,
hack.
Indian mindset.
That's another hack.
But it didn't click.
Okay.
We were in Hyderabad, it didn't click. We went to New York. So we were in reproductive associates there. We did 2-3 cycles there, it didn't click. We went to Michigan, it didn't click. We went to Illinois, it didn't click. And then we came back and we have a
then
whole
India.
big file with us, because abroad they won't stop. They would investigate, further
And I'm proud to
investigate.
say that it happened in India.
Yes. So when I came
And
back,
IVF industry India की सबसे best.
best.
It's
So when I
most
came
advanced.
back, and my criteria to choose a hospital to work was which has a good IVF center.
Yeah.
So my cousin was there, Aditi. You know Aditi also?
Aditi,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
know,
huh?
yeah.
So she said, just go to Dr. Sonia. And that's how it started. I went to an IVF center, and it was not the first time. And I was not prepared to conceive myself. We came on a home rule, and I was like, let's go through surrogacy and let's just go with the flow, and then we'll have the babies and we'll go back. Surrogates won't click, and the doctor said, why don't you try? And I said,
I'm done with it.
I'm done with
I'm
enough
done
bed
with
rests.
it. I'm sure because of so many
Huh.
rejections
And then
treatment and
you won't believe
failure.
it. People I've been on bed rest those 15 days after the implantation. And this time it was different. I had no expectations of the cycle. I was leaving my job in Max, and I was shifting to a new hospital, Cloud9, which was just going to open up. And my sister was going to US, and I 15-20 days, we both went on a road trip. And we went to Srinagar, we went to Kashmir, we went
and
to Bhadrabah.
after the embryo transfer.
Yeah, after the embryo transfer, I rested for 4-5 days, and I was on the road trip, and I had no experience. I came back,
So you
and
were
my
stress free. That's why.
and I joined my job, and the doctor's like, "Yeah, you did not come back for the test." I said, "Acha, huh, that is there. Okay,
I'll do it. I'm so used to failure that I'll do it.
and it clicked. And then she said, let's do the beta HCG.
That's why we say, you should just take it as easy as it can
be. But it's very difficult to say, keep the stress off, keep the
it's
stress off.
very-
It doesn't happen. So
Especially after so many failures. It's
It's
very
so many
hard.
failures,
It's very
you know?
hard. Yeah.
And when initially we just saw, so yes, it was IVF, and we transferred 3 embryos at that time. And because we just wanted a good success.
Yeah.
And we were so used to failures, we were not even sure even if one would click or not.
Yeah,
And then initially we only saw 2 babies.
Wow.
So we were happy, twins. Yeah? And then suddenly we go after 2 weeks and they're like, no, there's a smaller one hiding behind 2. So maybe it's 3. And then
What was your reaction?
so we were like, when you not
went to
had,
the
it's a dry parched land, and you're like, as many as we can have.
I'm sure.
So initially it was like as many as we can have. And then later on,
All 3 clicked.
all 3 clicked.
Wow.
And then
Chappad bhaad
as
ho
a
gaya.
doctor, yeah, chappad paad ke baad jab chappad paad ke, when Bhagwan deta hai to chappad paad ke
Chappad
deta hai.
baad ke deta hai.
So that is what happened. And then when it did click, and being a doctor, the complications which are associated with single pregnancy. You're a
Yeah.
elderly primey, first time pregnant, who's a little on the over age side. And then there are twins, carrying more than one baby, there's risk of complications, and also babies arriving earlier than you would want, abnormalities. There's so many things.
Yeah.
So
Every day.
yes, so when initially we got to know, we were happy, but we were keeping our fingers crossed because we had a lot of stages to still cross.
Still cross, yeah.
So
And then how did you decide to continue triplets? Because generally people go ahead with reduction.
So you know how my IVF specialist, she knew how desperate we were. And when we were sitting, and she said, "Dekho, ab 3 ho gaye hain. And you have the height. And I think you've been strong enough this whole long. I think you can pull it along."
Oh.
She didn't give me the choice.
Oh.
Other people did give me the choice that, medicine is advanced, and out of 3, you could choose to keep 2. At that time, I thought, which 2?
Yeah.
Who was to decide?
Yeah.
If it is the Almighty who has to
So
decide.
this was the question I always wanted to ask you,
So if Almighty has decided to give me 3, if He wants to give 2, then let it be.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. Take home babies with triplets could be 3, could be 2, could be 1, could be none.
Yeah, that's very dicey.
So I said, if you waited so far, let's just go with the flow. And the flow was smooth.
And how was your pregnancy?
So
The
I
course
was
of
working.
pregnancy?
So of course I had just
You were
changed.
working
I was in
while
a
you
new
were.
job,
My God,
and
this is truly inspirational. You were working, you were carrying triplets, IVF babies, and you were working.
yes, I was
Wow.
working. I had a new job. I had a new role, and so initially, yes, I think I was able to pull along first 4 months smoothly, and then one final day they said,
अब बस घर बैठ जाओ.
no, they were saying, let's put the stitch. And they took us to put the stitch. But when they did take me in for the surgery, they said there's no cervical length. Now you have no choice but to be on.
पूरी book को यार आप obstetrics की.
But you have no
You
choice
have
now.
gone through all the-
Imagine they got the suture, and they said, we have no place to put it. You go on bed rest. And
That's
they
also
said,
very
and the only way to go forward, see, pregnancy, people who are going through IVF, pregnancy itself is stressful. People take it lightly. But if it is IVF and pregnancy, people don't take it lightly.
Yeah, absolutely. People
And the
don't-
doctor's advice
very, very
is,
careful.
it's just embedded. This is what is said, and this is the only
yeah.
thing which is
Yeah,
going to.
yeah.
It's God
They put
words.
pregnancy forward. I mean, for everything.
Yes,
Pregnancy
my
is
doctor
first
said
thing.
you go on bed. I said fine. She said if you're good for the next 2 days in the hospital, we send you home. I was good. At home, she said, if you're good, we allow you to use the restroom and I have a bath in the shower with the chair, with sitting on the chair. I was good.
Good.
So I'm glad I was good, so I was able to do so.
Do so.
But the rest of the time, I was in the bed.
Wow.
I would just take turns left and right.
Must be
and
very
I
hard,
just,
no?
It was hard.
Sometimes.
So you know what happened? She said one is physical rest and one is mental rest. Without the mental rest or the emotional rest, physical rest has no role.
Yeah.
And that is something I learned very early on. And I found ways to keep myself occupied.
बस मुझे mental rest ही नहीं मिलता.
So
I am never satisfied from whatever I do. I'm never satisfied.
so at that stage I accepted my situation.
Yeah.
That if nothing was in my favor. This was my 8th IVF. We had tried so many places, the best in the world. They were giving 70%, 80% success rate.
I think they were only transferring one embryo.
Two. So places even like New York, and they would only transfer fresh. They did not believe in frozen.
Yeah.
So places like that which give the maximum results, it did not click. Surrogacy, it did not click.
Yeah.
So when it did click, and it was like against all odds, we wanted it to be a success. And I think when God had to give, God gave me the patience. It gave me the ways to keep myself busy. I did learn a lot of things, by the way. On the bed, I learned to read a lot. I learned to sing a lot. I learned how to knit a lot. So I did a lot of things which you could just do on the bed just by moving your hands.
So pregnancy made you a stronger person. Yes. And how was your delivery experience? Delivering triplets?
I think that was the most easiest part.
Easiest part? Cesarean.
Because, when you are there...
And which gestation age? I mean, when did you deliver?
So I completed about 35 weeks.
What?
Yes. I was huge.
Really?
And my doctor asked me even then,
I delivered my twins at 35. I was working till last day. I'm very, very proud to say that. But you delivered triplets and you were working till...
You're not working. So I was 35. On the bed rest.
35
weeks.
Amazing. Next level. Amazing.
So, and even then the doctor was like, should we...
2 दिन और रुक जाते हैं.
Can we wait or not wait? I was like, you take a call. But it was the festive season, the Diwali week. And she said, if you come into emergency, I might land in trouble. So let's plan. I think we've reached enough time.
And then when first baby came out.
Once delivering the babies is the easiest
thing.
Because you just have to lie. The doctor has to do his job.
Absolutely.
So it is the role of the gynecologist and the pediatricians, and they take their job or role very seriously.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I knew I was in safe hand. My babies were in safe hand. So that was the
But how was the
easiest.
experience? One baby, then second baby, then
Yeah,
third baby.
it was.
के?
Yeah, the third one had a little trouble coming out, and then of course the doctor had to maneuver a little bit till they got the first cry, and we were a little scared. But
And
then
all three are different or they're similar looking?
they are similar in many ways. They look more like, because obviously they're fraternal twins and not identical twins. They look similar. They look like siblings, but they're not identical. They had different birth weights, and going forward as they are growing, they have different height, weight, but they're growing linearly to their own growth parameters.
And how about the nature? They are
No,
different.
they're all different. They're all
All
different. I'm
different.
thank God they're all different. They look different, and they otherwise there'll be an identity crisis at home. You know, they all look different. They behave different. They have their different choices. Their color choices or preferences, food choices. Everything is different.
And that makes your motherhood even more
Yes,
difficult.
difficult,
Now
difficult.
to handle all three different human beings together, isn't it? वो तो है ही है. I mean, all the
हाँ,
kids are different,
different.
right? Yeah, for me also.
So
it's
there's more
extremely
diversity at
challenging.
home.
Yeah.
The only good thing is that of the same sex. Otherwise, it would have been more challenging.
Right. I also have like same sex boys.
Boys,
I have two
हाँ.
boys. Yeah. So walk us through your day in a life. क्या करते हो आप पूरा दिन? ये तो बहुत challenging story थी आपकी.
हाँ,
I'm
the
sure
ideal
you are
journey is-
also a very, professionally very excelling, and family wise also everything is super settled.
No.
And
I
how
think
do
in
you-
life, what happens is, so my profession, was obviously the top priority initially, but with children, things have, of course, the priorities do change. If I start my idle day, it depends on what time I get to sleep at night. So if I get to sleep, or I sleep along with the kids at 9 or 10 o'clock, then I would like to get up at 5 a.m. And that is the time I would want to do some form of exercise.
Yeah.
Because my kids get up at 7. So between 5 and 7, either I want to run or I want to swim. I want to get something. From 7 to 8 in the morning, my house is a happy chaos. With the kids getting up, with them finishing their breakfast, with everybody packing their bags, and them finishing their homework in the last minute. 7 to 8
And
is
you were
total
always in
chaos.
sports and all, like all of this. You were
Sports?
always, matlab, fitness and sports and everything.
So my dad is into sports.
So maybe that's why you have so much mental strength that you happily went through everything very, with great courage. Maybe that's why, right? Because a lot of time people are not able to go through 8 IVF, then being on bed. Karte sab hai, but they are not happy as you are.
So I think it is about accepting the situation.
Yeah.
You have
Maybe
to look
because
in
of
the you have to
that-
look at the end result.
Yeah.
That is something God was not giving us easily. So we had to work hard for it.
Yeah. But still, I feel that day and night I see IVF patients, but not many patients are
So desperate.
No, they are desperate. But I've seen that a lot of people don't want to, put their comfort. They're not able to do that, or comfort nahi chhodte apna. They feel that dude, it's difficult. I know it's very hard.
It is very
But
hard.
I think because of the your nature as being very disciplined, or
I think
probably
maybe the discipline.
that's why that mental strength could give you strength to do all this and go through.
No, I think
this
also
very
the support of the family.
family.
And I don't know. Yes, definitely. I have always been a little sporty. I've been a tomboyish for a very long time. Yes, but very sporty from young years. My dad is into sports, so we've always encouraged sport as in the
sport
family.
also gives you a lot of discipline and
So
kinds
actually,
of
initial
good
years,
habits.
I think till you're about teenager, you should do a lot of sport, because that is builds your endurance, your strength, your focus to choose, and also it teaches you, because in sport every day you will win or lose.
Yeah, win or lose, absolutely.
So-
and sometimes you also accept that that
Yes.
lost game.
Yes, you
Yeah.
accept it,
Yeah.
and it becomes so natural. It comes so naturally, and how to support your fellow people,
Yeah, fellow
runners or colleagues or whatever
colleagues.
people who are playing along. So it makes a lot of
I think being a
difference.
sportsman always helps.
Sportsmanship,
I'm also very
spirit
keen
is.
to put my kids into sports, because that will bring up their person as an individual and very
Personality,
personality and and
Because
also a
sportsman
discipline.
spirit is something I think which really makes you believe that okay, fine, if nothing, you accept failures very easily.
Yeah.
which is the biggest challenge, I think, of the current era of kids.
And you were telling about your day.
Oh, yes. So I start early.
Yeah.
I would like to start early, 5 o'clock, and get my exercise done because by evening there's no time for anything. So I like to run. I like to swim if I get up at 5.
Wow.
Other days, I might just get up along with the kids around 7, and then it's a chaos at home, trying to send them to school.
Yeah.
Happy chaos. So after the happy chaos comes to a standstill and they've gone to school by 8, then is my time because I go to work at 10. So I have about time from 8 to 9, 9:30 for myself. So that is the time either I will go to my gym or I'll do my yoga. Or sometimes I'll just run.
And you lost weight immediately postpartum, or it took time?
So immediately, yes, I was about 100 kg plus when I went for the delivery. And once I walked out of the delivery room, when I could actually stand, I was 30 kgs lighter.
30.
So it was the baby's weight, it was the water weight, everything combined. So I was
So
lighter.
easy, no? अगर कोई 100 kg का और बस
You go deliver.
Don't go to the delivery room. I mean, you suddenly shed 30 kg weight. It's so easy.
It is so easy. But yes, so that was easy, but there was still about 10, 15 kgs which lingered on.
Yeah.
And with lactation, and it was easier to keep the babies inside than when they were out.
Absolutely. You're so right in saying
So
that.
once they came out was when actually
the started. The real drill.
The real drill. So all the bed rest that I did for 6 months then was put into action.
Yeah.
So I had all the energy to cope up with them.
You had all the conserved energy, and then they took all your energy.
All my energy. So that was the difficult time to take out time for myself.
But you were in India that time. So if you would have been in Michigan, I'm sure it would have been a real task because
there was a choice
managing kids.
We asked our parents and in-laws that, I won't be able to do it alone. And they said, for your kids, should we all move?
You need so many hands.
And still, we will not be able to all make ends meet. And that was a then conscious decision. We said, okay, fine, no. India is the place to be. And
you decided to deliver in US. You remember you said?
That was initially just to have one baby. Not 3. So God had, I think, it all master planned in his mind how things will roll.
Yeah.
And we were just waiting for it to happen. After that, I go to work. So 10 to 4, 3:34 is my usual work. And that is my focused work. And although, a lot of people say that, how can you manage? But, that is something I did for about 15, 20 years of studying. And I didn't want to leave that.
No. That's not acceptable also. I think you have
yes,
earned that thing. So,
and that is the place. It just brings my energies back. My work brings my energies back. What I like to do or talk to the patients, discuss, show, treat, diagnose. That is my area.
Yeah.
And then afterwards...
And as doctors, probably we are also trained for that, right? We perform better under stress. If we are even stressed at work, stressed at home, we never bring that to hospital or... Because we don't have choice. We never had choice. We now also don't have choice, right? No. So I think there's no second thing saying that, we are better under stress or it's difficult for us to manage stress. I think it's part of our training and, learning. कम नहीं है ये आर्मी से मैं आपको बता रही हूँ डॉक्टरी भी है ना. My husband also says the same thing. He says तुम लोग spinal level पे बस करते रहते हो काम खत्म मतलब you just keep doing. Bas.
Yes, so actually in fact I was reading a very interesting book, the 80-20 rule. It says 80% of the things we're doing at spinal level. Yeah, only 20% we actually have to think.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Shalini. Whatever you told us today was extremely motivational. मुझे तो बहुत motivation मिली, and I'm sure people who are also watching must have got inspired by by what Dr. Shalini has said today. Finally, we would want our viewers कि आप उनको एक एडवाइस दो एवरी फ्रंट पे. लोग जो IVF करा रहे हैं उनके लिए भी, लोग जो डर रहे हैं प्रेगनेंसी के लिए उनके लिए भी, एंड फॉर पीपल हु आर स्ट्रगलिंग विद वेट, पोस्टपार्टम वेट, उनके लिए भी. योर वर्ड ऑफ विजडम.
Okay, so starting with, first I think as a couple we need to be conscious that we want a baby. Yeah. If you want a baby, if it happens naturally, good. If not, then IVF is a very good choice. IVF is a medical wonder. And I think science has made it so comfortable.
Yeah.
There are, of course, few injections involved, but then your body, if not secreting those hormones, you're just supplementing those.
Yeah.
These days, it is so easily available. And the process, if you understand it,
Yeah.
you have to accept that this is it. And if you want the result, you can get it.
You have to fight for it.
You have to fight for it. All medicines will have some effects, some side effects. During the course of an IVF, the couple, the family will have to be patient.
Yeah.
They have
Supportive.
to accept, sometimes it is failure. Most people, of course, do succeed in the initial 1 or 2 cycles. IVF has been progressing, there have been new techniques, and they ensure you get results. So for childless couples, it is a boom. Everybody who wants, I don't think so there are long-term ill effects of this at all. Coming to once you've had your pregnancy and you want to lose weight, that is, I think, the easiest part. Because for IVF, you still depend on the doctor.
Yeah.
For losing weight, you're just dependent on your self-motivation. So it is just you.
discipline.
Yes. Although a lot of people do advocate exercise, they do advocate many things. I think it is 80% to do with your diet.
And
Watch what you are eating. Watch when you are eating. A lot of people do intermittent fasting, which is great. You just watch your calories, and whenever you get the time from your little babies, little darlings, just get some cardio going. Get some strength going. And
they
you will
also
get
put you on cardio. But you have to double cardio.
double cardio. Yes. You need full body exercise.
Yeah.
And you
True,
even
true.
if you can take out half an hour every day in the initial few years, you can get back into shape. And then you need to accept you are a mother. Mid-segment may never go back.
Yeah.
May never go back. We should not look at the celebrities and have undue expectations.
Yeah.
They've all
And it's
gone
okay.
through.
It's okay
yes.
to be like that.
It is okay.
Yeah.
I'm
It's just
proud.
that you should be fit. You should be
I'm
mentally fit.
Yes, and I'm proud. I'm happily, flaunting my paunch because this is what I have done. I have achieved.
Yeah.
It is no simple thing to do.
Yeah.
Not everybody can birth a child, can show the stretch mark. You are a mother, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah. Happy
Yes.
marks.
What is more important is internally you need to be healthy.
Yeah,
If internally you are
absolutely.
healthy, getting back to shape is not a big
Mentally
problem.
stable.
There are many people who can fix that.
Yeah.
And you can fix it yourself too.
Wow. Extremely motivational. Thank you so much, Dr. Shalini. It was pleasure talking to you. बहुत ही मजा आया.
No,
And
it's
I'm
always.
going to see you now soon running with you,
Yes.
following you and your steps.
Yes.
ठीक
No,
है?
no, falling along. I want to take you along. The only hard
Right.
part is getting out of the bed.
Yeah, that's hard because बच्चे सोते नहीं है ना रात को. Problem ये है. So thank you so much everybody for watching. Like, share and subscribe and उसको ज़रूर भेजना जिसको ज़रूरत है. Thank you.